and it was full of gambling houses, brothels, opium dens. And some things stay the same, some things change. Today, it's still San Diego's nightlife district, so it's the hottest place to be on the weekends.
Got some good clubs?
It's got great clubs, sexy hotels, beautiful rooftop lounges. It's definitely the place to check out. I'd recommend you go.
Yes, I'm finally here. I made it. The Big Easy, New Orleans, NOLA. And I am Sarah Love, and this is New Orleans. And I'm right in the heart of things at the world-famous Bourbon Street in the middle of the French Quarter. Now, you don't need to be a genius to know that New Orleans is completely draped in history. But it might not have been your specialist subject at school, but this is where our journey is going to start. And I'm very lucky to be here with the head doorman of the Royal Sonesta Hotel. His name is Robert. Now, Robert, give me the whole lowdown on New Orleans. Break down the history of the city for us.
Well, basically, this is a melting pot. Everybody moved here, French, Spanish, different cultures, which all fed into a different style of music and food. You'll never find anything else like it.
So I think you got a special treat planned for us.
Yes, we've hooked up a little sights and tours for you right over here.
Nice. I'm going to check it out. Thank you, Robert. You're a superstar.
Enjoy your stay.
See you. Hey, I'm Sarah. Good to meet you.
I'm John.
And who's this?
BB. We're going to show you around the French Quarter, show you some pretty things. Hop on.
Thank you.
So baby, let's get it on. Drinking wine and killing time, sitting in the summer sun.
So our first stop on our tour, John, is Preservation Hall. For those who don't know, give us the lowdown.
This is real jazz on Bourbon Street. The only real music played on the street. The rest of the street is cover bands and DJs. We have a generational band here, been playing over 50 years. They've got some of the sons and grandsons of the original members, plus great visiting artists.
John, we're here on Frenchman Street, and as I understand, this is the place where the locals come for the real jazz experience. Is that right?
Not just jazz, all of our music is down here. We have New Orleans roots music down at Ray's Boom Boom. You know, you've got jazz, you've got the Cajun music comes in. This is where you come to party with New Orleans.
So, John, we're here at the world-famous French market, but this has been a trading spot for centuries, isn't it, in New Orleans?
Absolutely. The original Native Americans, this was a trading spot for several tribes to meet and trade. Sieur de Bienville, who founded New Orleans, put it on this spot because of that. He found it because the Indians traded here. It's a high spot in between the river and the lake, made a perfect place for the city. You know, it's been under the French, the Spanish, the Americans, the Italian immigrants, they've all had a market here. And now, of course, we have our trinket market, and we're bringing back the vegetable and the fish market.
Thank you, John. That's been such an amazing tour of New Orleans. I feel like I'm an expert now.
You're quite welcome.
And just one last thing. Any final words, baby?
I'm in San Diego with Kenny, who's going to be my driver for the day. I'm going to go and see San Diego's coastline because I do believe, Kenny, that San Diego is a naval port.
It's not only a naval port, it's the biggest naval port in the world. Yeah, exactly. And not to mention, we have some of the best scenic beauty anywhere in the world. And you're about to find out. You're going to go on an adventure of your life here, Kat.
Yo, what's the deal? Ain't nothing, Paul. We just here laughing and all that.
This is where they moor some of the largest yachts in the world that come to San Diego, the mega yachts. This gray yacht, nearly 297 feet long. One of the biggest, top 10 largest yachts in the world.
Atlantic City slots machines, ding, 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 when they ring off. Lock the doors, that's when ghosts just Cheetos.
This is a maritime museum, if I'm correct.
That's correct. This is the San Diego Maritime Museum, home to one of the finest collection of historical and historically significant ships in the world. The Star of India is the flagship for the city of San Diego, and it has the distinction of being the oldest merchant ship that still sails.
Oh, it still works?
Oh, yeah. And this is the USS Midway.
Wow, hold on, let me just check the acoustics. Oi, oi! Had to do that. You know that the Chargers are going to be playing the New Orleans Saints this year in Wembley, in the UK. How do you think they're going to fare?
I tell you one thing, it's a good thing they're called the Saints because they better be praying right now.
We've been up at the crack of dawn this morning and we've headed out of the city and we're here in Bayou Country and I'm joined by Captain Lou, who you're going to take us on a bit of a tour today, aren't you?
Yes, I am. I'm going to bring y'all in my office.
Yeah, so what are we going to see?
Well, I'm going to take y'all out. We're going to show y'all some private property. It's been in my family for more than 9 generations. Probably going to see some alligators, some birds, and things like that. And I'm going to show y'all what we call real swamp.
I'm super excited. Let's do it. So we're right in the heart of actual swamp. What is a swamp, though?
Swamp makes up a lot of grass, water, and trees. Typically, the true definition of swamp is water over land.
So what kind of wildlife do we get here?
We have all sorts of wildlife, and basically, as I name them, it's also what's on the gator menu. This is what they eat. We go from white-tailed deer, wild boar, coyote, fox, bobcat, muskrat, nutria.
And you have snakes out here too, don't you?
We have 27 different species of snakes here. Fortunately for us, only 7 of them are poisonous.